Yo, what up, y'all? I love having these conversations because we always learn something from them. Of course, it's not easy getting in front of this camera. I tell y'all that all the time, but I still do it for the love of doing it. And I do it so that we can bring some entertainment to your screen. Now, Tristan Tate, if you don't know who that is, he is Andrew Tate's brother, who was also in solitary confinement with Andrew Tate, locked up with Andrew Tate, also going through the court trials with Andrew Tate. Rich as Andrew Tate says that he has the formula to making anyone fall in love with you. Now, he might only be talking about himself, but do you believe there is a formula to make anyone that you want fall madly in love with you? Be madly attracted to you, because he says he has the formula and he's about to spill the beans. But before we continue, I need y'all to do 3 things for me. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video so someone else can do the very same thing. And if they don't, then we're going to send disruptors after them. Now, Andrew Tate, who is widely known for his controversial takes on masculinity and femininity, his brother has not been in the spotlight as much. He stays in the background for, most of the time. He's basking in the clout that he already has, the clout that his brother has, the money that they both have. And so, of course, those are going to help them attract the type of women that they want, because we all know that a man with money, a man with means to provide, right? Not just provide, a man with means to provide a wealthy lifestyle can and will attract the type of woman that he wants, while the other men have to do what? They have to settle for what they can get. And that's a fact. We all know this. That's a fact. And so I'm curious to find out what it is he says the formula to making anyone fall in love with you is, because at the end, I'm going to give my commentary on what I believe the formula to making anyone fall in love with you is, especially as a man. So let's go.
How do you make someone fall in love with you?
It just happens, Rob, That's a very difficult question. I think I think it just happens. I don't know. I mean, lots of women have professed their love to me in the past. I have women who are obsessed with me. I have women who follow me around, famously. In Bucharest, I've got 2 women who show up everywhere I go. They walk around town looking for me and try to get past my security guards to pass me love letters and stuff. So I don't know. I think that I'm not going to give the cliche of, you're perfect for somebody and somebody will fall in love. One day you'll find your true love. Because most men out there need to understand that they're not even on the radar for most women. Right. The way that the world has changed. And what people say about, the top 60, 70% of women chasing the top 1% of men is pretty accurate. That's not something I preach. I'm not one of these, what are they called? I'm not one of these incel, manosphere, red pill dating coaches. But that certainly is quite true in the world. And most men aren't on anyone's radar. But if you are strong and fit enough and, charming enough and wealthy enough, if your lifestyle looks fun enough, if you have something that makes women aspire to be by your side, women throw themselves at you. And
so you do know.
Well, I guess I do.
Yeah.
I remember being 17, 18, 19, and I always had a smoking hot girlfriend because I was a kickboxer. That was something. Today, that doesn't matter, because all of these same girls, so let's say when I was 18, I had an 18-year-old girlfriend. That same girl today in 2025 who's 18 is getting hit up by sheikhs, footballers, dudes in Monaco with boats. So her options are insane. And this is the struggle that the young man today has to deal with. When I was 18, women are looking for someone in their town today. Oh, Tristan has a motorcycle and he's a kickboxer. That was good enough.
In Luton, there's not massive competition.
No, there wasn't. Luton is, I wasn't a drug addict. That put me in the top 20% right there. So, yeah, I don't know how to make, women fall in love with you. But I would say some of the strongest love that I have in the world doesn't come from women. It comes from friends, because love is not just a sexual thing. And love isn't just a feeling between men and women that gets our stomachs feeling all funny so we can walk around holding hands. Obviously, my case is ridiculous. But at one point, they arrested a guy who works for me, and they arrested my nutritionist. And they arrested him and put him in jail. And they said, sign this piece of paper saying you're money laundering for the Tates. He goes, what do you mean money laundering? He goes, he bought you this Ferrari. We know that he didn't really buy you a Ferrari. No one buys anyone Ferraris. That he's just trying to hold assets in your name and it's money laundering. And you're looking at 5 years for money laundering. So confess that the Tates are money laundering, sign this statement, and walk out the door. And both of those men said, no thanks, I'd rather go to prison. And they went to jail. One of them went to a worse jail than I was held in.
Wow.
And luckily a judge let him go after 24 hours. But that's love. That's real love. All the guys out there who think their wife loves them, I would challenge them to say that not all of them, 80%, 85% of the married men out there, you put your wife, who you think loves you with all of her heart, in the same position that you put my guys Alex and Alex in. And the wife would be like, okay, well, I'll sign the paper and just let me go. You know? So I think that love comes from a place of respect. And I think some of the most powerful love in the world a man could feel is platonic love between his friends and his brothers. I think that's the most beautiful thing in the world. It's certainly more, the love I have for my friends and the love they have for me is certainly greater and more meaningful to me than the love I've ever felt from any woman.
Wow.
That's love.
So when women that you interact with in your life hear you say things like this, does it not irk them?
It doesn't matter if it does. I mean, people who want to be my friend but are useless to me, it may irk them as well. It may upset them as well because they understand that they haven't got that indomitable spirit that I look for in the people that I associate with. And it's not women's fault. I understand you set a woman down, I'm going to send you to jail for 5 years. But they did that with 2 women in my life, and they threatened them with jail. And those women said, no, go send me to jail then. I'm not going to sign a statement saying Tristan hurt me. No, piss off. And they did that as well. So full respect to them. I think it's different, the love between men and women and a love between brothers and friends. But I would still say that the love between brothers and friends is certainly the most powerful love in the world. That's what builds the world. It's what changes the world. I'd argue the guys in the trenches in World War I, who were from the same hometown, who were going over the top and charging at the machine gun fire, you know, having each other's backs. I'd argue that love is stronger than, you know, a man and wife who get together for the sake of, you know, having a happy life and procreating and having kids. Not that one is better than the other, but one I'd say was stronger than the other. You know, I'm willing to die for my friends. If 10 men attack my friends with knives, you've got to kill me too. And my friends are exactly the same way. I don't expect it from women. I expect women to be like, okay, I love you. I'm going to give my life to you in the way that I'm going to have a family with you, have kids with you, rely on you, put all my trust in you. Once you have 2 or 3 kids, you're cutting off a lot of your future options in terms of work or career or anything else. So they're very different. But yeah, I love my friends. So I think before you consider how can I make women love me, which wasn't necessarily your question. I think all the young men out there need to understand, how can you make men love and respect you? How can you make your friends love and respect you? Because there's nothing a woman likes more than a man who's respected by other men.
Right.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
So if if the question is skewed towards how do you make women love you, when people see me in a room with 7 or 8 people who really speak about me in high regard and have a lot of respect for me, that's an aphrodisiac for women.
So it seems to be a common thread in this conversation. It's about becoming a person that other people are attracted to, whether it's men or women.
Yes, exactly.
So rather than desiring, this is what pisses me off about the law of attraction. People say, I want. Don't give a fuck about what you want.
No one cares.
Surely it's better to become the thing you want. Like, if you want money, become investable.
Exactly.
Then you get money. If you want a good woman, become a good man.
Exactly.
Seems to be a thread that we're...
No, it is a thread, and it's something that Andrew and I preach constantly. We've been preaching self-improvement ever since we first got on the internet, you know, in between our inappropriate jokes that, you know, keep getting played 10 years later. But we've always given a message of self-improvement because I think that's the way we've always seen the world.
Yeah.
2 mixed race kids on a council estate in Luton statistically have no chance of ever, owning your own home would be a great achievement if you were born in those circumstances, let alone building the empire Andrew and I have. So we just knew that we had to be better than, we had to outgrow our environment if it was ever going to change. And now I'm here in Dubai talking to you, so it obviously worked.
Whoa, that's a lot to unpack there, but let me begin by saying he is absolutely right about your friendship. The love that you have for your friends versus the love that you have for a woman is totally different. Neither one is better than the other, but it is totally different because you will love your friends unconditionally. Your friends will love you unconditionally, and that is to say real friends, because we all know that you have to differentiate between associates, friends, best friends, and all of that, because there's different levels to this shit. Am I right? Right. So a woman will love you most definitely, but I believe that there's only one woman that actually loved you unconditionally, and you all know who that woman is. Mother dearest, right? Right. But a woman that you meet, dating, marriage, relationship, she will love you. She will most certainly love you, but she will also love you conditionally, under the conditions that you provide something, under the condition that you are wealthy, under the condition that you are fit, under the condition that you drive a certain car, under the condition that you have a home, under the condition you make a certain amount of money every year. Shall I continue? Should I continue? Do I need to continue? Because y'all already know where I'm going with this. Yes, a woman will love you, but if you watch all these videos about women describing the type of men that they are attracted to, what a man needs to have, what a man needs to bring, what is that? That's conditional love. I will love you under the condition that you have said things. But a man though, when I tell you a man loves differently, we definitely do. We will love you unconditionally. We don't have to just love our daughters, our sons, our children unconditionally. We love our women and our wives unconditionally as well. And I know a lot of men will agree with me. Leave a comment in the comment section if you do agree. And if you don't agree that men love differently from women, men actually truly love, then leave a comment also. I would love to know what you have to say about it. Now, when Tristan said that you have to improve yourself in order to attract the type of person that you want, he is absolutely right. And of course, I believe in the law of attraction, but here's the kicker. The law of attraction only works when you become what it is you want to attract. The law of attraction only works when you become what it is you want to attract. So remember that. If you want to attract good, you have to be good. If you want to attract wealth, you have to look wealthy. You have to act wealthy. You have to think wealthy. Everything about you has to be wealthy. If you want to be popular, you have to be popular before you attract it to yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying? You have to walk around as if you're already popular, because whatever it is you want to attract, you have to act as if you already have it. That's the only way to attract it. Like attract likes. Remember that. And so you have to improve yourself if you want someone of a certain caliber. You must remember that, because some losers want a top tier person, and that's not going to happen. Some women think that they can get the top tier man when they are not top tier themselves. Some men think that they can get the baddie, as they are called, but they're not top tier themselves. Do you see what I'm saying? So how do you expect to get that person when they are here and you are down here? It just does not work. Now, once you improve yourself and you carry yourself, as he said, in a certain manner where you command respect whenever you walk into a room, and your peers respect you, and you have to remember also, you must give respect in order to get respect. So don't think that just walking around with your head high, ego blaring, that people are just going to respect you. No, the asshole you become is the asshole that people are going to treat you like. And so you have to treat people with respect as well. And once you walk into a room, people will respect you, and you will command that level of respect from people. It's that simple. So yes, work on yourself. If you're not working on yourself, then I don't know what you're doing, because I am constantly working on myself. I'm working on myself right now, sitting in front of the screen, talking to y'all. And so you can do the very same thing. Keep working, be successful, be bright, be great, and you will attract the type of person that you want. It's that easy. Until next time. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content.